been kind of cold over here. I love rainy days. I love rainy days. I love cloudy, gray, rainy days. I love it. It's a okay. So I had this experience with plant medicine. Okay. So I'm gonna explain to you how where my sharings are coming from. I share from my own experience, basically. So I've been the one that has read all the books and all the authors that are out there. I have been on a hunt for the last 10 years, intense searching, seeking, wanting to know. Books after books after books. But, you know, knowing the theory is one thing, and actually having the experience is another. So what plant medicine has given me is the experiential part in ways that I'm like, I'm grateful. Like, thank you. So this comes from plant medicine. So I wanted to understand how we create reality. Like, I needed to know. So, okay, I got the theory, but there was a part of me that needed to know more. And so, fair enough, plant medicine comes and boom, gives it to me. Here you go, Yahaira. Shut the fuck up now. I got an overwhelmingly crazy vision. I say crazy because it was too much for my mind. Like, I was like, thank you, but no, thank you. Thank you, but no. I know I asked for it, but I don't want it anymore. So I released all control, all need to know how once this thing happened. So the download of information was that, so I was experiencing why everything is where it is, why everything is happening. Everything was so perfectly orchestrated, like energetically, everything connected. I'm gonna use this example because this is one of the things I saw. So she showed me even a bird flying by that you caught with the tip of your eye and that you notice has a purpose of being there. It's not relevant, all of that information, for my physical mind, but there is a greater orchestration of things. And that's where I was shown how everything made perfect alignment with what was happening, the people you talked to, why you chose to drive through that road, why you chose to get out of the house at that time, what inspired, what impulse, why you're eating what you're eating. Like, everything everything is in control, but not from a physical mind perspective. It was so overwhelming that the content, the information, that I was like, no. I thank you, but no, I don't need to know anymore. I get it. Thank you. Thank you for having higher self. Thank you for having everything in control, and that not being my job and my only job. This is where my seeking stopped. I mean, I still seek and research, but just in it's not coming from I need to know what I don't know, which was where I was before. I need to know what I don't know. Fear of missing out, right? So I was operating from that level of anxiety that I have to know. And it was good because I was having fun and it was very entertaining and very, intellectual and all that, and that's good. But when I had that experience of, oh my God, like everything is in control. Everything happens for a reason. although I may not know at the moment, but I can use whatever is happening to my benefit. So plant medicine giving me that gift of, here, see, this is not your job. You don't need to know all this. Your only job, and that's when I felt it. That's when I knew how true it is what Bashar says, to follow the formula. Just do the things you love doing. Just fucking stick to that. That's all you need to do. It's like your hand wanting to do what your brain does, what your heart does, what your other hand does, what your feet does, what your knee does, what your do. No. The hand sticks to its function. You're not even the writing hand. This is my writing hand, so you know what I mean? Even though I love practicing with the left, like I love it, and I do my affirmations. Oh my God, that's such a good permission slip for me. Write my affirmations with my left hand, I'm telling you. Okay, anyway, so plant medicine, it's like, you see? You fucking see? This is not your job. Forget about it. Just do the things you love doing. Focus on having fun and coming from that space, from that heart connection, and do things from that. That's all. So I'm like, oh my God, so my only job is to do the things that I love doing, and everything else is taken care of. Like literally everything else is taken care of. If you release control, your physical mind would think like, you're being irresponsible, right? No, you're allowing like the universe to truly have your back and truly help you. That's what I've been doing. It has been scary, right? Because you don't trust. Because there's nothing there that's gonna guarantee you that that's actually gonna happen until you actually do it and you realize, oh, I am being held. Right? Like that picture, the meme where you're taking the step into the abyss, but there's the hand of God holding you. That's exactly it. And I share this because I wish I would have found someone that told me this truthfully, and not wanting to get money from me, right? I'm gonna sell you the secret and spilling all the secrets that there's really no secret. Everything is out there and everything is within you. You can find it either way, outside or inside. So can you imagine what a relief was for me to let go? To let go of thinking I was in control. I was just fucking it up, actually. Trying to control things and believing I was taking care of things and holding it together and multitasking because there's no time. What? We're timeless. We exist beyond time. There's time for everything. So now operating from this new state, oh man, I'm telling you. Now, of course, there are challenges there. You wouldn't want it any other way. I know I wouldn't. I get bored so easily that I have to not know. I have to not know because if not, it's like watching a movie. I don't even like watching trailers of movies. I just need someone to tell me this is good and I trust you. Like if you know my taste, of course, you gotta know the taste, the type of movies I like and series. It has to be about, expansion of consciousness and all that stuff. That's all I need. I don't want to watch the trailer because I'm going to feel into it and I'm going to already know what it's about, right? Because you're so intuitive, you can figure it out. So you don't want to even see anything. You want to be surprised. You want to be like overtaken by the emotions and that human experience. And I'll tell you, this is so true because this guy came and offered me to help me boost my YouTube channel and all that stuff. And everything he was telling me, I was already doing it without knowing. Like I did some research, but I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do stuff. Like, this is not exciting. Like, following rules is not exciting for me. What's exciting for me is just allowing spontaneity to be and follow that, right? So this guy is like, I'm not going to charge you anything. I'm going to just tell you. And he did. He did actually gave me some good tips. But then I started getting like sad because I was already figuring it out on my own just through following inspiration of Spirit. Spirit would tell me, just do this, do that. This was more exciting than already having it, like, you know? So I realized I really don't want to know. I want to keep figuring it out on my own. And I was already doing it without knowing it. I would just feel, right? And I would follow the guidance and do it. This is so much better. It's like playing the game Clues, right? Really, you really don't want to know. It's your ego coming from lack and scarcity and limitation that wants to control to feel safe. But you really don't want to control. You really want to be surprised by life. And I'll tell you another one that confirmed this is true for me. When I had my ET contact experience with the blue being from Sirius, I'll explain in one video someday how that happened and how it all came to be. But when she came and you know, we had our experience and stuff, then I asked a channeler, like who's this being and blah blah blah. Well, this channeler brought her through, so I spoke to her through the channeler. And I asked her name, like, what's your name? And she said, my name is similar to yours. You can use yours to connect to me, right? And at that time, I assumed it was my first name. I didn't ask, I just assumed. And I tried connecting for a year. And one day I'm in meditation and through synchronicity that I'll share later because it's like kind of a lot and I want to keep this video short. It told me it was my second name, not my first name. Now, if I was told from the beginning that it was my second name, it would have been like the fun is gone. But it took me like a whole year to figure it out. And during the meditation, having that amazing fucking synchronicity unfold, and then just going back to the past and connecting all the dots that brought me to that moment of realizing that it was my second name, not my first one. I'm like, oh my God, it's about the journey. It's not about getting nowhere. Like, you are already everything. You are God. You are all that is. But you want to really have this individualized experience of not remembering who you are and discovering things from this point of view. You really want the experience you're having right now. Like, you really want it. I tell you, like, you really want it. I'm telling you, you really want it. Even with the condition that I'm dealing with a certain condition, physically. Plant medicine showed me, you want the experience. And I was like, oh, no way. Because I'm like suffering because I don't want to have it. But then when I'm shown that I really chose it and I really want the experience, I really want to unfold it. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So, yeah. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Wow, I digressed. Yep. This is it for today.